This video is for adult collectors. I heard Amazon got their first wave of Beyblade X from Hasbro, so I ordered a bunch of Beyblade stuff, including the new 2-player starter set for Beyblade X from Hasbro. I had all of this delivered to my front door. Today, I'm going to go over what I ordered. First, I'll get the smaller packages out of the way. Go over the big box first. She got my address covered up here. I don't want anyone to know where I lived. Someone actually ordered pizza for me one time. Last time I get out my address, I thank whoever that was. I was really hungry that night, but I won't do it again. So let's get this open first. It's quite big. For size comparison, here is the box compared to the Beyblade X Stadium I've used in my reviews. As you can see, it's quite large. So I ordered 2 Beyblade X Stadiums from Hasbro. I think they're in here. If the mailman, Amazon delivery truck driver didn't screw up my order, so delivery. So let's open them up. Should be in here. If not, I'm gonna have words with the truck driver. I see the Amazon Prime truck come by my neighborhood almost every day. All right, so it is. There's one. Stadium, and here is another box below it. If you've this looks like a shipper box. It's actually not quite as big as the If you've seen my Transformers Deathsaurus review, you know getting product directly from Hasbro, such as from HasLab, or some of the Hasbro products on Amazon, such as their exclusives, like the Dino Fury Megazord 3-pack. Those come packaged in a shipper box with the Hasbro logo and some ID numbers printed all over the box. And even with regular products, such as this Beyblade X 2-player star set, sometimes you'll get the shipper box ordering off them. Though I imagine for smaller products, such as individual Beyblades, a group of those are shipped in the same brown box when they reach stores. Alright, so this is much thinner and quite a bit smaller than I imagined. I guess it might be better to take to parties and such. The only thing I ordered that arrived today, which could be this big, was that 2-player star set. Aside from that stadium we just saw. So I hope Amazon didn't screw up my order. Otherwise I'll have to return this back and wait for a new one. Let's open this up. Do the same on the other end. So I made a cut in here. Let's see if I can just be careful. I got a paper cut once doing this. So yeah. All right. This is the 2-player star set. So that's good. Right. Dump this out. Looks very good so far. Let's take a look at this box. Hold on. Obviously, you can see the top, so you guys better look at it. Drawn Dagger, Tusk Mammoth, Beyblade X. Back. Those are their stats. I've shown Drawn Dagger on my channel before. This Tusk Mammoth is Hasbro exclusive, so that's why I haven't done a review on it yet. It's actually a handful of Beyblade X tops from Takara Tomy, which I haven't reviewed yet. Although for now, Tusk Mammoth is Hasbro exclusive, and that's. I've never seen these launchers before. I know that Sword Drawn, the Takara Tomy version, came with a white ripcord launcher. I heard it was quite weak, similar to the Pro Series ripcord launchers for burst. So yeah. So it shows you it's very quite similar to the Stadium I've been using so far. Though it's obviously much smaller, it's much thinner packaging here. So let's take a look at the. I have enough space in the room right now. Oh well, I think I'm fine where I'm at for the moment. You can see the extreme finish, probably one you knock out of bay with the accelerator dash. The burst, just like the burst bays. And they got metal, of course, just like the Metal Fight Beyblades. I guess these are how to score points. Interesting. So base stop spinning's worth 1 point. Knockout is worth 2. So is burst. So, but doing extreme finish is 3. I guess when you're using like the gimmick from the generation, it's worth more points. And here's some information. It's not Japanese this time, finally, but I'm not gonna bother reading all that. So, speed into high gear, very cool. With so great to see Beyblade X officially here from Hasbro. So, now I've got some 2 more packaging from Amazon, but I'm so eager to get this guy open. Let's do this first. Let's decide what end. I don't really think either side continues the sort of artwork we see on the front, so. Right, well, I think this information here is more useful, so. Let's get this guy open. This is the first time since the Start Dash set I've opened Beyblade Stadium on screen. I'll do my own dedicated review for this. There's obviously a lot of bays to compare the Tusk Mammoth with that I have at this point. So, yeah. Let's see. I can take this out. as carefully as I can. I feel like there's some stuff on the other side. Obviously the Beyblades. Let's see. Right. And you got the nice Takara Tomy logo here. So it's similar to the Takara Tomy logo we started seeing for Transformers since the War for Cybertron trilogy. Hope this means Hasbro's Beyblade X stuff will be more in line with the quality of Takara Tomy's for a long time to come. As someone who was into Beyblade since Metal Fusion, I've heard Beyblade fans practically screaming for over a decade. They don't want Hasbro to be reinventing the Beyblades made by Takara Tomy. Even though us Transformers fans have been more tolerating of Hasbro in all that time. Let's get the other stuff out. Right, so this up. First layer, it's the ripcord launchers. So, sure. Yeah, these definitely feel of very low quality, unfortunately. I also was hoping they just released the big Start Dash set stadium for a cheaper price. This. It's obviously the stuff that keeps the two halves of the stadium together. Take this out. Drawn dagger. Sorry. Still calling it drawn dagger. Dagger drawn. Tusk Mammoth. I won't forget this. It doesn't have a Takara Tomy version. Here are the instructions. Finally, I have English Beyblade X instructions. Shows you how to put the top together. It's just it's the way we've known how to assemble them, along and some basic information about putting the stadium together, such. I'm going to bring the stadium back into view. So, as of course, it is much smaller. So, just a bit of cardboard here. So, let's take this out. So I don't think we're supposed to be. Said I don't think we're supposed to be using the Beyblades on cardboard. Right, it came off. I'm going to try to get this centered better for you guys. So. It's horizontal, so maybe we could do horizontal Beyblade battles like I did with the Quad Creature Set Stadium that we used to do. That used to be my go-to stadium for Beyblade Burst. So, let's see. Line this up here. Yeah, that should be good. So, what are those pieces again? All right, let's get these out. All right, so let's get these bits, clips, onto here. Hold on. I need to check the instructions. I think the box is more helpful, so... Right, looks like the wide side. See, it's going on this side and here. Which is kind of weird, because I assumed the long side would go this way, so... Right. See if I can do this on camera somehow. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult. Alright, so actually it was correct. Long, these ends go on the sides of the long way when it's horizontal. Here. Should have applied these two off camera, so it's... So I won't risk ruining this, but then again, it's not as expensive as the Takara Tomy version. And what's good about this one is it's more portable. So, yeah. You also take these out without much difficulty, so... It's just a... Pinch these prongs. The piece will fall out. Then I can just put it back in. I was actually kind of worried about this plastic. Applying this suboptimally camera, but it seems to turn out fine. That's the Hasbro one. Alright, so I got the stadium in better position, ready for testing. So let's talk about the Tusk Mammoth first. This is the usual stamina, typical stamina. Sorry, I keep saying stamina. I keep confusing mountain stamina. Balance type, bit tip, the 3-point ratchet, here's Tusk Mammoth. Right, and the way to assemble this is basically, I think it's the same as it's been on the other Beyblade X tops. So, well, let's test out the ratchet. So, clip this in. Okay, as far left as I can turn it. Let's take it out for a test spin. Yeah, this is a pretty terrible cord launcher. I think I'll only use it this time once. Right, so drawn dagger is looking really shiny. Obviously, it's really new compared to the one I have already. I'm happy to say this feels very much like the Takara Tomy version. Like I've said earlier in this video, I hope Hasbro keeps their quality of their Beyblades in line with Takara Tomy Beyblades for a long time to come. So let's test these two in a battle. Yeah, since one is an attack type and the other is a balance type, I'm going to use my red double string launcher. Okay, let's do this. Heard the Tusk Mammoth is the weaker of the two. Yeah, you get one. Alright, so I was going to move on to the other box next. However, I changed my mind. This packaging has taken up quite a bit of space on my rug. If you've seen one of my other videos, I'm not sure which one it was. I don't have much room on the floor because all my Transformers are all over the place. So I'm going to rip this open. Show you guys. Alright. So it's just another Beyblade X deck case. I think the earlier ones I got were in a poly bag. This seems to be of much thinner quality, unfortunately. It even says here it's a thin film. So it's this opened. These are pretty much the same bays we've seen before. Back when the Beyblade X stuff first came. Out in Japan. Right. Just open this up. Got a nice place to store my new Beyblades. If you've seen some of my videos, Beyblade X videos before, I use a bunch of these to store my Beyblades. Obviously, I have the Beyblade X gear case for the Beyblade X tops I want to keep safe the most. That is included in my previous Dagger Drawn. I've currently have the bit tip from the UX Drawn Buster. Because I put the tip from Dagger on here because I've noticed it does better with the older Dagger tip, even though the tip it comes with has more teeth. Also includes the Sora Phoenix. This is actually the Takara Tomy version. And I'm not using this for battle. I want to keep the paint pristine on this one. I'll talk about this Beyblade more actually later in this video. and the blue string launcher. Shame this set didn't come with the blue string launcher like I was hoping it would when Hasbro brings Beyblade X to America. This only came in the Start Dash set from Takara Tomy, and was that set was expensive. You had to get that set for this. With this, you just get these little ones, which is awful quality. It's worse. Guess it had to be cut, so we'd get a stadium with these two Beyblades for a cheaper price. Hasbro does 2-player star sets, so you and a friend would be ready to play with one set. I was hoping it'd be cheaper anyways. It's distributed by Hasbro and not imported from Takara Tomy. Like even the ripcords in here, I feel much better than this one. Definitely feel more comfortable, secure using this ripcord. Just with one finger through here, this loop going over your finger, then just this old fashioned ripcord shape. I also got a gold part from it's painted gold, of course. It's shiny metal gen bay because I didn't want that to get scratched. I was using a mid-fake one instead for the blade. So, about this. Right, time to go over the other box. A bunch of stuff here. Let's see if it all came. So I was talking about earlier, Hasbro version of Soar Phoenix. Really think this packaging slaps for Soar Phoenix. The knife away. Packaging, very reminiscent of Hasbro's G1 Beyblades. The packaging for them from back in the day, it's black. A very nice change of pace from the white packaging we've been getting from Takara Tomy. You can clearly see the Beyblade here. It says it comes with a string launcher, which is really awesome. It says it's got the Beyblade X app, which is, glad to say, it's out right now. Here you see the contents. A very nice nod to sort of Beyblade X packaging we got before. As you can see, you do see the contents on the side. Of course, Wizard Rod doesn't show a launcher because it never had a launcher. Yeah, and finally I can read words on here. Back features the Hasbro Stadium, obviously. So I'm really glad to have a new Soar Phoenix. the red ripcord launcher, so I don't have to take the double red ripcord launcher apart. It says pull a fast one, which is kind of obvious if you've played it for any length of time. Right. What else is in this box aside from all this packaging fluff? Got the another black grip. That's because actually have a bunch of black Beyblade X launchers, because you saw my review of the black string launcher, the double winder launcher. So yeah, because when Takara Tomy releases their Beyblades, we don't get wimpy ones like this. We get the big ones that fit on here. Let's see this black thing back here. That's quite new. So there's usually some tape here. I'm gonna cut it off. Yeah, you see the blue quick launcher. Of course, that was one of the first launchers we got. It came with the Start Dash set. This black thing is new. I don't think I remember seeing this before. So what's in here? Probably some promotional instructions. Alright, so I'm gonna alright, it's just a code. You can scan it. I don't care much for it. We got the Hasbro Beyblade stuff now. I was hoping it was the pieces that go on this side. I'll talk about those in a minute. Yeah. Another red grip of the new Sword Phoenix I got. I think Hasbro should release their version of it soon. Yeah, I'm gonna got a grip to go along with my new Sword Phoenix. So could take these black pieces, sides, put them on the black one. But these are a bit gray, so a complete fit, and so I get this final black piece here. You notice it goes on top of here. It's actually supposed to go on top here. You can actually take this piece put it back here. I'll just take one of my spare ripcord launchers, put it on here, boom. Got a whole black ripcord launcher with grip set up here. It's a shame there isn't a similar piece like this that's red. There's one here similar to the original black piece on the black grip. Not one shaped like this. We did get one shaped like this with the white grip for the blue launcher that came with the Start Dash set. So if you're interested in Sword Phoenix, I recommend getting both of these. If you think you're more comfortable using grip. I said I've had the blue launcher, string launcher with the grip, but like I said before, that one came with a pretty expensive set. If I took it to a tournament, really wouldn't want someone taking it. So I'm really glad I have the option of taking a red one red string launcher with grip instead. Right, so all in all, I'm quite pleased with this Beyblade X haul I got today. I haven't gotten around to reviewing this bucket-shaped Beyblade X Stadium. I've heard from other reviewers it's not so great. Obviously, it doesn't have the stadium canopy over it, so I've heard Beyblades could actually just jump out, which is possible if you've seen much of the early Beyblade X footage, the Beyblades being tested. I'm intrigued by the new design. For one thing, it's enclosed in all four sides, so it's a little chance so there's no chance of the Beyblade falling out of the bottom. Also, it's smaller, so potentially we'll get a lot more clashing between the Beyblades in there. The only thing I'm not excited about is all these additional pockets Beyblades get trapped in. I honestly think Beyblades is more fun to watch when you have the tops colliding with each other until one of them stops. Though I've reviewed the case before, I've reviewed the grips before. I'd like to take a closer look at the Tusk Mammoth in a different video review. I'd like to do another review on Sword Phoenix. I know I've reviewed the Takara Tomy version. However, that was back when close to when I first started collecting Beyblade X, and I wanted to separate string launchers for testing. And I didn't have nearly as many Beyblades as I do right now, so I'd like to do Sword Phoenix another look, test it out against more Beyblades. So, I think I'll do a new review on Sword Phoenix soon. I like how the Beyblade X, to be more specific, the stadium isn't as impressive as the Star Dash set. Seeing it in hand, but I think it's to be better if, like, I'm bringing it to party or event. It'll be much easier to bring. The one with the Star Dash set is much bigger. Also got another deck case. These will be quite good for keeping the Drawn Dagger and Tusk Mammoth inside now that I've taken them out of the box and out of their plastic sleeves, which I cut them out of, because these give the Beyblades their own individual space, so they're not rubbing on each other all the time. And again, I'm glad to have more grips for the numerous launchers. I will have, since I'll get another red launcher with this Sword Phoenix. More on Sword Phoenix. I got one. Unfortunately, this bit tip broke during testing. I had to get a second one. That's why I had two red string launchers. I'm really glad to have a third one now in case it breaks again. But also her Sword Phoenix. It's it and Wizard Rod are the most competitive Beyblade X tops right now. So I'm actually looking forward to creating a combination, better combination with Sword Phoenix. I'll definitely keep a Sword Phoenix in, not for battle. I'll compare this with the one I have in the case, see which one is better, and then I'll do battling with the one which doesn't look better. But I'm sure both of them will look good in any case. I'll just keep one for display and spinning it by itself. Most likely the stamina or defense tip, so it's not going all over the place. Kind of like how people like to play with those wooden toy tops called dreidels. I showed one during Christmas because it was a Jewish holiday during, I think think it was Hanukkah near Christmas, and someone was giving away dreidels. And again, I'm glad to have another red string launcher. I can take in tournaments. I don't want to risk anyone taking my blue one because it came with an expensive set, and I don't want to have to break up the double string launcher. I have, because I don't want to wear down the plastic clip between the two red string launchers. So I'm really glad to have a new red string launcher I could use. In any event, please like this video, and if you do, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's it for my review. Oops, not review. I mean unboxing video. Sorry, force of habit.